Depending on the data you are working with, you'll choose the type of layer symbology. A single symbol is the default one, in which one symbol is applied to all the objects in a layer. By clicking on the simple marker, you'll be able to change the geometry of the symbol, its fill, stroke color, stroke width, or its rotation. Categorized symbology will be used when you have more than one category within the column in the attribute table. Let's look at the attribute table of Layer World Heritage Sites. There is a column titled Criteria. That column contains the data that is coded in Roman numerals, and tells about a criterion that the property must meet to be included in the UNESCO World Heritage List. Some sites meet more than one of the criteria. Let's make two symbol classes. One will be for the sites that meet criterion number 1, to represent a masterpiece of human creative genius, and the other class will be sites that do not meet this criterion but do meet any other criterion. We are opening the expression dialog, expanding fields and values, and double-clicking on criteria to add it to the expression dialog. Now let's list all unique values within that column. Double-clicking on a Roman numeral for 1 will add it to the expression dialog. We will construct an expression by putting a like operator between the name of the column and a value in that column. A column name is placed between double quotes, and a value is placed between single quotes. Adding a percentage symbol as a wildcard after a value but between single quotes will replace 0, 1, or multiple characters that follow. Click on OK and classify. We will now rename those classes. One will be Criterion 1, and the other will be Other Criteria. Let's turn off Class 2 and select all objects from Class 1. And check it in the attribute table. Classes are made well. Graduated symbology is used with numeric data. We will select a column name that refers to the area of the site with the values given in hectares. Instead of a random color ramp, we'll here choose a gradient color ramp, which smoothly interpolates between two colors. The smallest area will be expressed by the lightest color and the largest area will be expressed by the darkest color. The number of classes that you choose will depend on the purpose of your map. There are no rules, but the more classes you have, the harder it will be to tell apart them from one another, and that may result in a low legibility map. Too few classes can oversimplify the map and hide important data trends. So, experiment with 4 to 8 classes. Use an odd number of classes if you wish to highlight the mean or average class as well as two extremes. There are 6 classification methods available. The method you choose will have a major impact on the interpretability of a map. Try all of them to see which one best captures the distribution of the data. They will help you explore your data and find trends and outliers. And don't be afraid to edit the classes directly. This can also lead to interesting and informative results. The right color scheme can help the user to read the map intuitively and easily. The map colors should not be only visually appealing but need to communicate geodata in an effective way. Despite 12 color ramps that show up when you open a drop-down menu, a larger collection of color ramps is available under All Color Ramps. You can even create a new color ramp. A color brewer color ramps are the go-to color schemes that are even safe for color vision impaired individuals, that is 8% of men and 0.5% of women. Tones should correspond to the numerical values of the data. Lighter colors should signify lower data values and darker should signify higher data values. If the chosen color ramp doesn't correspond in this way with the data, click on a drop-down menu and choose Invert Color Ramp. Labels can be added to a map to show the attribute data of an object. Open the Layer Properties dialog by right-clicking on the layer and selecting the tab Labels. Choose the column from the attribute table from which you want to show the information. You will have the option to set the desired font, its style, size, and color, or add a buffer around it so it does not interfere with surrounding objects, or add a shadow to the text. If you are not sure about label placement, keep the default cartographic label placement. When you have chosen a look of a layer, for both the symbology and labels, saving a QGIS project will keep the look of them whenever you open a project again. There is also a way to save a style of a layer and use it for other layers or in other projects. For a fast transfer of a style from one layer to another one, right-click on a layer. Go to Styles and copy all style categories. Then right-click on a layer you would like to have that style and choose Paste Style.